You know, we told you that there's no such thing as winter. All right? The calendar wasn't created as far back as these Saxons said it was. All right? The calendar's something within the last, 60, 70 years, 60 years, somewhere in there. They had to create a calendar. All right? The calendar had to be created again because they needed to, is like we said, they divided the days because they needed to know when the solar storms hit the worst. The so-called winter time, they found ways to create devices to change the atmosphere. Of course, just like we said, they used the devices made from our organs and bodies, us Black and Hispanic people. It's our bodies. We are manifestation of this planet Earth, this realm. And they found ways to create technology from our bodies through computers from our bodies that can link into the ionosphere, that can change the temperature of their realm. Of course, they tell us that it's like, I know, I was thinking about it, it's like they said they spray this stuff in the sky, and whatever the stuff they spray in the sky, it pulls in heat that comes from the atmosphere that turns into cold. That's literally our bodies. That's particles of our bodies that they use it through the sex trafficked children to change the temperature. When you get it's October, November, December, January, February, March, around that area, this is where the solar flares and the solar storms are worse. That's why we have all that heavy winds in the wintertime, the blowing wind, blowing real hard. And we are always thinking it was these Saxons creating the wind. It was actually the sun's wind, solar wind. So they use these devices to cool down the temperature of the planet Earth for these white people and Asian people's survival, what they call winter. Arabs and Mexicans too, you understand that? And Native Americans too, they're humans. Only Black and Hispanic people lives matter because we are the original beings of this planet. Mexicans aren't real Hispanics. We got solar storms, EMEs are like back to back to back every winter, like back to back. Like it's been going back to back. Got the marijuana in me going back to back. And now we're catching on to it in this awakened state. We're starting to catch on to it because now we're understand these motherfuckers don't belong here. At the same time, they don't have no more power. At the same time, they want to stay here because they need to gather as much resources as they possibly can because it makes them feel powerful, all right? It literally makes them feel like they're powerful. It literally makes them feel like they have achieved something by gathering resources, gold, silver, diamonds, rhodium, platinum, titanium, the crystals and the minerals and the metals that makes them feel powerful because they come from a planet and a universe where they didn't have these, what they call luxuries. They call them luxuries. So many of our brothers and sisters just have fallen victim to this planet Earth, these luxuries. Oh, I got this, I got money, I got hoes, I got cars. I'm like, we're supposed to. This is our planet. This is our realm. We're supposed to have luxury, things like that. That's something that's natural. That's something naturally we're supposed to have. Not white hoes, but Black women and Hispanic women, because we create technology with all these different things. Because our bodies are so powerful in nature, we're able to cast energy through our bodies. We talked about this the other day. We're able to cast energy through our bodies. We're able to push energy. We're able to move the forces that we created, a system, like a land bank computer system where the energy would go across the land and we can tap into them energies any given time. And that's what made us the most powerful. All right? That's what we're talking about, building and creating, and it's so important. But what they call wintertime, this is actually a time where they actually learn how to control the atmosphere through our bodies and the way we move it, all right? And this is one of the most powerful solar flares, the most powerful solar storms are coming through in wintertime, and they're scared of it, these white people and Asian people and Arabs, of the energy, because they die. Just a little scientific history for y'all, brothers and sisters. Some science behind it. This is what it's all about, brothers and sisters. These white people and Asians are all about survival. Energy is getting higher and higher on the planet now, which means we as the original beings, us black and Hispanic people, this is why you're talking about dark energy, the darkness, because the dark energy literally sets things in balance. We can create devices and to send dark energy into the atmosphere. We create structures that sends that energy from the ground into the atmosphere. This is how it works. So we got a lot of work to do, but at the same time, you guys need to understand, overstand. This whole thing about winter. Oh yeah, El Nino and El Nino. El Nino means little boy. We already established that. They know then the El Nino means little boy. All right. So what we have to do is we have to be able to carry this over to the next level energy. We're not talking about that because we have the power to literally control entire galaxies. Because these bodies, these vessels here, we have the power to control entire galaxies. But we got to get serious about this. We're going to go deeper into this science a little later. All right. Just want to share that with y'all. This whole thing about winter and how these devices are made from our bodies, from the sex trafficked black and Hispanic children. They had to do that because there is no other way for these white people to survive. They created so many devices that didn't work. And when they realized that it's our bodies that link into the ionosphere, so we can create these microwave things, but it's made from melanin, and we connected to the computers, and we use the melanin to connect to the ionosphere, which is nothing but melanin, to control the temperature on the realm. Which means that we got to destroy this shit, nigga. First, we got to build ourselves up, us black and Hispanic people. We can destroy it physically, but first we got to build ourselves up and destroy it spiritually. Because what if we don't destroy it and we learn how to control it, discipline it? It's the most important thing for us, brothers and sisters, us black and Hispanic people, because we can control this. Our minds, we need discipline. Our minds are like the most powerful supercomputer ever. We just have to apply ourselves. Extremely powerful beings. The whole winter time is nothing but, I told you before, there's no such thing as winter. If you were looking at winter means death. Why is it death? Because they died during that time of year there. This type of energy kills them. So they had to create a calendar. So they had to divide the day so they know when this energy hits the hardest. And it hits the hardest October, November, December, January, February, March. Parts of March and April. This energy hits the heaviest with the solar storms. It's like a cycle that it goes through. It's a cycle. The sun goes through it. And these white people and Asians, they're scared. They're scared, bro. Because they're getting to the point where now they can't control it because it's becoming chaotic. All right? This is the science behind the science of everything that these white people and Asians do as far as they weather. All right? Us black and Hispanic people have a lot of shit to do, brothers and sisters. All right, catch you guys later.